Hi everybody, I'm here to go ahead and give you some tips for keeping your summer travel safe and everything going smoothly while you're away. So 8 kind of tips that we're going to go ahead and give you today. So at home, you want to make sure to ask the Postal Service to hold your mail when you go away. You may also want to go ahead and notify local law enforcement that you'll be away from your home. Many police departments have programs that will have an officer drive by your home while you're away, and that's something that I didn't even realize, so that's a pretty cool thing. Be careful mentioning that you'll be away on places like Facebook or Twitter or other social networks. You want to make sure not to kind of mention things like that on there, even though it's very tempting and we want to show our friends. But there are a lot of fake profiles out there and a lot of people looking to take advantage of such things. So you want to make sure that you don't become a target of those kind of people while you're out of town. You want to make sure to leave one of your trusted friends or family members with a copy of your current will, your power of attorney, and any insurance documents that you may have and need. If you haven't gone ahead and made things, gotten things planned out state-wise, you want to go ahead and make sure to do that through our services, and you can get in contact with me, and I'll put some information on how to get in contact with me with this video. But you want to go ahead and get in contact with me so I can go ahead and help you get set up for our services so that you can have a trusted law firm take care of your issues for you in terms of your state. You also want to make sure to avoid carrying a large amount of cash while you're traveling. Traveler's checks and credit cards offer more protection in the event of theft, so don't carry a whole lot of cash on you. And you want to go ahead and contact your bank and credit card companies to let them know you'll be traveling, and check on your credit limits as well. If you're exchanging money, only use authorized agents and banks. But going back a little bit, going back to the idea of making sure and checking with your credit card and checking account people, you want to make sure to go ahead and give them a call, because what's going to happen is you're going to go ahead and let them know where you're going to be and everything, and then they can watch out for any fraudulent charges for you. But in addition to that, if you go away and you don't tell your bank, especially a bank like Chase or Wells Fargo, where they're very, very conscious of such things, they may go ahead and cut you off until you're able to contact them under the suspicion that you may have had an identity theft issue occur. So you want to make sure to go ahead and be conscious of that. Airports, you want to make sure when you go to an airport you understand the airport security regulations. So you want to make sure to take a look at the USTA or USTSA rather website, and the Canadian Air Transport Security Authority website for information on exactly what you can expect when you're going through there, what the size limits are on the lotions, potions, and everything else that we try to take with us, especially us women out there. I know you're out there, your makeup and everything, lotions, all that kind of stuff. You want to make sure you're carrying a proper amount, not going to go ahead and get stopped because of that. If you're driving to another country, state, or province, make sure that you understand the local traffic laws, especially since things change from state to state. In California we have right on red, Arizona has right on red laws, but other states in the union certainly don't allow you to turn right when there's a red light, so you don't want to get pulled over, get a traffic ticket, or whatever. But if that should happen, we're here for you, so we can go ahead and help you take care of that. But you also want to make sure that you're adequately insured for all events as well. So this is it's extremely important for people who are living on the border, Texas, California, Arizona. You want to make sure that if you're going across the border into Mexico, or if you're on the northern border, you're going into Canada, that you have all the proper driving insurance set up, because you definitely don't want to go ahead and get into an accident in a foreign country and then wind up realizing that your American United States auto insurance is not going to cover the accident for you, and you're going to have to pay out of pocket, or wind up actually spending a night in wherever because you've had to spend money on that kind of thing. So also you want to know what your health insurance covers before you go traveling too. This is actually something that you know is kind of important, because especially if you're going out of the country, while a lot of countries have really great health insurance laws that will help you out and go ahead and cooperate with your own U.S. health insurance, a lot don't. You want to make sure that you know what you're doing in terms of that. So you want to make sure that any health insurance that you have is valid in other countries, and also if not, if you find out that that's not the case, then you want to go ahead and maybe look into purchasing additional traveler's health insurance, which is actually very helpful. So you want to go ahead and make sure to do that. Also, make sure to carry the personal documentation necessary for traveling, but don't let your passport or any other important documents out of your sight. In fact, I would suggest, my personal suggestion is just to go ahead and buy one of those little travel totes things that you can put around your neck and carry with you underneath your clothing. That way you can go ahead and have that taken care of and not have to worry about somebody pickpocketing you or anything like that, and your documents are always safe at hand. So those are our tips for making the summer travel season bright, shiny, fun for everybody. Come on out to California. We'd love to see you out here if you're traveling this summer, and especially in San Diego. Beautiful weather, lovely beaches. Come on out, travel, but be safe. Thanks a lot.